open road session in today's agenda. We have a bunch of newbies who we want to maybe expose to high speed riding with their aero bars, but we need to find open roads, carless, safe, no dogs, no pedestrians. And we found this amazing farm to market road. Doesn't always happen this way, but today, no cars. So we'll be very happy to take this morning and have fun with goats. Matt, good morning. Nice. They literally just opened. Okay. So they opened stuff. So this is all ours for today. It's all yours for today. Goodness, they literally opened a farm road for our training program. Okay, so I want to appreciate everyone who came over. We're gonna make the most of the day. One straight, that straight is 9 kilometers long. So one loop is literally 18 kilometers. According to the organizers, according to the local officials, we will U-turn here, okay? So U-turn, end to end. First loop, we're just gonna do our formation. If we can do double pace line, okay? As usual, like what we did in CLEX before. And after that, we move forward. Cool? Okay, Joy, today is your special day because you're the special guest. Joy, what you need to do now is go behind Tom in the front. So Tom's gonna be in the front, you're gonna be behind Tom, okay? Behind me will be Matt, okay? And then as we go along, then we just proceed as we ramp up the speed on the fourth lap. Okay, boys, so we're gonna do, let's do 60K today. So some of the boys over here like Hill and well maybe Matt, they're training for Ironman. So in CRZ we have a program for Ironman bound newbies. So we usually look for a really nice road. We found a road. It's not usually like this, but at the moment it's carless. So we spend half a day over here. Maybe today we're gonna do 60 to 80 kilometers today. We're just gonna do loops, and then what we're trying to practice is how these guys start using their aero bars and aerodynamics to keep the pace moving. Today we're gonna be led by Hill. Behind Hill will be Matt, me, Tom, and everyone else. And then after let's say 80 kilometers, we're gonna have a sprint just for the fun of it. Finish line will be well here. Okay, so join us. Typical day. If you want to join our triathlon program, there's a call. Okay, come on, let's go. Press, ready, set, road, start. Okay, ready?
Yo.
Okay, let's go. Thank you for the helmet. 8, 7, 6.
Okay, sige, konti pa. Yan. Yan, steady lang. Sige, go. Bibilis ang mga yan.
We start the session with a warm-up, and Hill, who's in front at the moment, is from Davao. Currently flew in and is now testing his new road bike. And for this particular session, it's a 65 kilometer session. We have our support vehicle just in case we encounter any mishaps or flat tire riding in this empty road with no bike shops or no stores to stop into. Could be a little bit tricky, especially in an event where someone might have slipped or crash or worse is flat and all that stuff. So for the newbies, this would be very ideal because we have a support vehicle that can guarantee that everyone finishes safe. And since half of the group on this particular session starting, we just want to make sure everything's covered. Closer, Hill. You gotta go behind Matt, Hill. Oh man, weather is super cool. Keep on going, don't break. First Silex, right? Gab, you have to close the gap. That's too far. Change your gears when it becomes heavy. During the uphill, change your gears, okay? Joy will be our special guest for today since she would be the only woman representing the female group. She's undergoing a holistic transformation, particularly weight management. One loop is literally 18 kilometers long. So after one lap of warm-up, which is about 16 to 17 kilometers, we start the session. The team time trial session, as we call it, is a continuous effort non-stop, and we want to maintain a constant effort. So the objective is headwind, tailwind, uphill, downhill. Everyone has to maintain a very specific constant effort without fluctuation in wattage. Okay, so in layman's term, it can accelerate, it can decelerate, it will not depend on the speed. We would have to work on the gradient, the elevation, the slope, the condition on the road. If it's super strong wind, tailwind, headwind, it doesn't matter. We have to maintain a specific effort, making sure that nobody blows up, making sure that nobody surges and increase their heart rate. Everyone has to make sure that the distance with the rider in front of them is very constant, because the moment that you open a gap, then it would be very difficult to maintain a steady speed. So everyone will be taking this challenge. Part of this challenge is very mental, and you notice that everyone stays on a straight line, trying to draft out of each other, making sure that we punch the air, and making sure that everyone stays on the same gear, stays on the same posture, stays on the same pedaling technique. Having clear roads is a very rare opportunity and allows everyone to just focus on the effort. No worries about crossing dogs, pedestrians, trucks, buses, and sometimes it becomes very traumatic when you experience this outside factors that tend to make a lot of our newbies worry. So today's session makes a lot of difference because everyone can put a lot of effort and stay on a very aerodynamic position, especially in this final lap. For this final lap, as we agreed, Hill, who is training for Ironman, will be the one taking charge for the whole 16 kilometers before he drops us off on the final 4 kilometers. So his primary job function is just to test his new posture on the bike, test his new bike, test his aero bars, test how well he can maintain a very fast effort, and everyone just has to follow. I'll be behind him because I have to give him instructions, giving him comments about his pedaling, giving him comments on his saddle position, giving him comments about things that he may need to improve on the fly. So this is what we call direct feedback, because people learn by experience, and based on what we see, if you give a newbie direct feedback before he makes the mistake, he learns faster than usual. Everyone else at the back just follows Hill, making sure that the line is tight, not too much gap going on, and they just need to survive this full headwind. Here on the open plains of northern Luzon, especially on the farmlands, the wind just blows from all directions. So having a very, very steady posture on the bike, not too much rocking around, can save you a lot of effort, can save you a lot of energy. So everyone at the back, especially all the way at the back, they have to maintain that position. And even at speed of 42 to 45 kilometers per hour, you have to find ways on how to conserve energy. And the only way to do that is you have to trust your teammate in front of you. That's why here everyone is instructed not to unnecessarily brake or not to swerve unpredictably. You have to be able to communicate with your teammates just by simple body language, and it saves everyone a lot of worry when there's no shouting, when there's no clamoring for danger. So you just have to really pay attention on the person in front of you, and you have to trust them. At the same time, the person in front would have to make sure that you follow a very straight line or choose a patch of road that will make sure that everyone at the back, 9 or 10 deep, will not run into any rut or dangerous obstacle on the road. The other primary objective of this program is also how to learn to use heavier gears. So when you're time trialing, especially for amateurs, it has been proven scientifically that amateurs or newbies or hobbyists or enthusiasts benefit more from low RPM. And to make this happen, we have to start developing your torque muscles. That also involves the core. And hence, the posture of the riders take advantage of their core muscles, obliques, arms, hands, chest. It's not all about just legs. So even for Hill, who's consider him a newbie, and Matt and Z, who all started riding only during the pandemic, taking advantage of proper biomechanics, proper pedaling technique, strengthening of their core muscles and torque muscles allows them to turn 54 tooth chain rings in front and 11 at the back. So at this moment, Hill is just squeezing all the torque out from those pedals. Hence, he can maintain a steady effort. Considering he's new into cycling, this effort is somehow exceptional. Okay boys, the idea is Hill's gonna take charge of the pace. We just follow him. He's gonna be the ultimate lead out, okay? Hill, you're gonna be the lead out. Behind Hill will be Gab. Behind Gab will be Z. Behind Z will be third. Behind third will be Tom. Behind Tom, Matt, you're gonna be the joker today, okay? okay, Matt? You're gonna be the joker. You gotta win this one, okay? Very cool. Very cool. Okay, start riding. Go. Okay, Hill, you're done. Gab, take charge. So Hill is done and Gab takes charge. Hill can take a breather now. So Gab takes charge. After Hill's monstrous turn, pulling everyone for almost one full lap, 16 kilometers, Gab takes charge. Gab is also a newbie rider, started riding during the pandemic, and this is his considered as a debut album for leading a lead out. His job is to make sure that Zell, the person second in line, gets a draft because we will be using him later with 2 kilometers to go. Tom and third, the third and fourth man on this line, they're supposed to work together to be able to beat the last two riders at the back. That would be Matt and me. So the two boys in front, Gab and Zell, Z, we call him Z, their function for the team is to be the long distance lead out. The chasing guy, if it was a cycling role, that would be given to Hill. Hill is the sole person that would bring the entire group for 50 kilometers. Once you start entering the final 10 kilometers or the final 5 kilometers, this is when Gab and Z have to do their job, increasing the effort until the final kilometer. And here, as we approach the 2 kilometer to go banner, the speed goes up and up and up until Gab runs out of gas. And then Tom and third have to work together to be able to outsprint Matt and me. We just wanted to make sure that Matt and Tom and third don't get any drafting benefits from the support vehicle. So the support vehicle is asked to go to the other side of the road, and Matt starts injecting a lot of speed in the final 1,500 meters. And this is based on a script that we've talked about even before starting the workout. So the idea of these types of trainings that you always simulate what you want to happen on a race day or on a training day, just to make sure that you don't waste so much time just doing mileage. So Matt here uses his new posture on his road bike by adding an aero bar, because he'll be competing in a duathlon that requires a time trial bike. Tom, on the other hand, has to stay as close as possible to Matt's rear wheel just to get the drafting effect. The same goes to third, who now needs to use Tom's massive surface area to hide from the wind. On the other hand, in my case, I have to go on a really low profile to be able to get some rest even at 45 to 48 kilometers per hour. Z, on the other hand, I'm going to be using him as a decoy and test if Tom, falls under a trap. We're now approaching the crucial part of the stage, which is 1,000 meters to go. With 1,000 meters to go, a lot of things can happen. And now we're going to try to ask Z to be the decoy, and let's see if Tom and third falls under the trap. Z will now have to sacrifice everything that he has. His role is not really to finish, but just to disrupt the sprint train of Tom, Matt, and third. And crossing fingers, they would fall for it. Matt, Matt. Stop go. Thanks, coach. Nice workout, man. That was a good chase.
Lakas. Woo! Taas ng Joker.
Good job, Joker.
Why so serious?
Ah, nice workout.
Nice.
Nice
Nice,
workout.
Tommy.
That was good, huh?
Woo!
Blew them away.
Yeah.
Parang si
Good job,
Gia
man.
tayo naging Joker eh.
Yeah. Nice one, nice one. Just don't panic. Whew, thank you. We're done. So that's our workout. Next time, if you want to join us, just let us know.
Say the magic words. Say the magic words.
So say the magic word. If you want to become a monster, just drop by.
No, just say holy macaroni.
Holy macaroni. So if you want to have a holy macaroni with and become a monster, just drop by. We have this amazing training program for newbies. If you want to train for Ironman, perfect pace. You get to practice your aero bars for the whole day and do a little bit of games like today's sprint. So apparently, third went too early and we pipped him on the line. So that's the finish line. No excuses. You know where the finish line is. You know where the finish line is. Good job, Joy. Just on time.
Papunta yun.
Come on, Joy. Come on, Joy. Here.
Yay!
So Joy here is part of the program. Well, part of her program is also losing weight. So she's now undergoing nutritional program. But everyone's welcome. Even Joy's here. Show up. And so that's what CRZ is all about. We want to help out newbies or people who are interested with the lifestyle. We want to create a platform where everyone can join. Even kind-hearted souls like Joy. Give me 5.
Thank you, coach.
See you in a moment on the next ride. Bye. After that training workout, we got a base here. Good job, Matt. We got the sprint. Perfect, perfect. This is Kuya Fred from Nueva Ecija, so he's got one hosting our snacks for the day. Hill. Totally different, man. You're totally different. So I'm glad you went here. Totally different. Okay? Good job. Man, this milk tea was a savior for a long hot day. Okay, so after the bike ride, we're gonna go straight here for some refreshment. Some really cool stuff.
Ikaw, Joy.
Milk tea.
Akin na lang to, isa. Pero ikaw iinom niya.
Me too.
It's like, we're going out. Just kidding.
Panic, right? Panic. Oh my God, Z was the best. He was like the decoy. I said, Z, you gotta go now. So
That's
that
I'm never encouraging Z again, ever, in anything.
Z, good job, man. Good decoy, huh? That's what you call a decoy. Budol. Third thought he'd won. No, he's never gonna win. He's never gonna win.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Matt was the ultimate domestic, man. He said, no, I'm gone. No. Just catch him. Very nice.
The hardest part is when you have been doing that pace for that long and you have to sprint at the end. That was always when we did CDEX the first time. That was the mental hurdle to get over. Was like you have to dig just a little bit deeper for a little bit longer at the exact right moment.
Nine, thank you. Thank you. Susunod, ha? Okay. We got orange for everyone, winter melon, and then yeah, we just got oranges from Ate. See, beautiful, perfect. Okay, everyone got their oranges.
Oreo cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake.
Oreo cheesecake.
So after CLEX, just drop by here at Family.
You want to go on the back?
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
But I think
So we're done with today's training program. It's amazing, man. It's for us. Like,
so good.
so if you want to take advantage of that, team, Literally, they had to open the end. This is the gate. And this kid and his dad and the security guards were here. I'm just gonna tell them. Sir, thank you. So that's it. That's CRZ for us. So hopefully you can take advantage of this goodwill. It's one of the advantages of being part of this community. Gates open because they know that we take care of the course. And now we're headed off for milk feed. That's the entrance just for us.
Oya ni hagureta hinadori mo itsuka wa yasashii.
So this is the history that will never repeat itself as soon as this expressway opens. So we are here.
春だろうだのになぜ巡り会えぬ父の影泣くものか僕は男だ信じてるその日のことをこの手で父を抱きしめる日のことを咲く花も梅雨草もいつかは人と巡り合い語る夢もあるだろうだのになぜ訪れない幸せが泣くものか僕は男だ耐えて待つ耐えて待つその日はずっと手を取り父と笑い合う日が来ると三日月覆う村雲もいつかは風が吹き払い輝く夜もあるだろうだのになぜきらめかない父の星泣く